All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to do some 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication problems using the three kinds of multiplication models that we talked about this week so that you are able to redo your graded classwork assignment and then study for the test that you have coming up next week. So we're going to practice with the problem 73 times 31, and we are going to do the area model on this first. So when I'm making an area model, I first have to start with making my rectangle. So there's that. And then I take each of my two factors and I break those up into expanded form. So 73 breaks apart into 70 plus 3. And then 31 in expanded form is 30 and 1. So basically, this model is supposed to represent that 73 times 31 would be the same as if I was taking the area of a room that's, say, 73 feet long by 31 feet wide. And then you would imagine that this is 73 feet here, and this is 31 feet here. So that's why it's called the area model. Now I'm going to draw lines at my plus signs where I'm going to break this apart. And the reason why this side is so much longer than this side is because this is supposed to represent 70 from here to here, and this is supposed to represent 3 from here to here. So I now need to take the area of each of these separate squares. So this area is 70 feet wide and 30 feet here. So I'm going to write the problem 70 times 30 for the area of that square. This square here is actually 3 feet by 30 feet. So I'm going to write 30 times 3. This square here is still 70 across, just like it was in the top box, but it's only 1 foot wide. 1 foot wide. So 70 times 1. And here is going to be 3 feet and 1 foot. So now I have my 4 areas. Now I just need to solve all 4 of my areas, and those are like having partial products. So I've got 70 by 30. I can use patterns to say 7 times 3 is 21, and 1, 2 zeros. This one, again, my patterns tell me that I can go 3 times 3, it's a basic fact, 9, and then 1 0. Here, 70 times 1, that's easy. The identity property, anything times 1 is itself. And 3 times 1 here, easy. Now all that I have left to do is add my partial products together. 2,100, the 90, the 70, and the 3. Now this is where you really have to be careful, because if you made a mistake with aligning your numbers and you add the wrong numbers, even though you may have gotten a lot of the multiplication correct, you're going to get the answer wrong. Just like if you don't know your facts or you're not being careful and thinking about your facts, even though you may have the area problem right, you could have one of your partial products wrong and you end up getting the whole problem wrong as well. So double check yourself and keep on practicing your facts so that you don't get problems wrong that you should get correct. So in my ones, I have 3. In my tens, I have 9 plus 7, 16. Carry the 1. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Bring down my comma. And I have a 2. So my area model for 73 times 31 is 2,263.